Greetings of the day, everyone. My name is Vishal Gurung and I'm a fourth year student here at BCIHMCT. Today, I'm going to show you how to make bread and butter pudding. Bread and butter pudding is a very rustic and a very homely kind of dish which always reminds you of an English breakfast. So, without further ado, let's go through our ingredients first. So, for the custard, we have our milk, our eggs, some vanilla essence and our sugar. Just to keep in mind that everything here is being measured because everything has to be measured before. So for the rest of the dish, we have our bread slices, our soaked raisins, our butter. So let's start with our bread. So what we need to do is like apply butter to one side of our bread like so. This becomes the base of our dish like so, and then we are going to line it in our cake tin. Again with the butter. And line it again. So as you can see, we have lined our cake tin with buttered breads, and we have done it in a certain pattern so that it soaks up every bit of custard that we are going to pour into it. So as you can see, we are ready to make our custards. There are a lot of ways to make custard, but we have specifically chosen this very basic, very simple way of making a custard, which is preheated milk, and in that milk we are going to add our 100 grams of sugar. Mind you, it is half liters of milk. So we are just going to whisk it until it dissolves. So as you can see, the sugar is dissolved, and it is dissolving much faster because our milk is hot. So for the next step, I'm going to add my eggs slowly into the mixture while whisking it continuously. So our final ingredient in custard is going to be vanilla essence, which is a very good agent to mask off the natural aroma of the eggs. So we are going to drop in a few drops of vanilla essence. I think that is enough. And whisk it again. So for our next step, I'm going to pour in the custard in the bread pudding. Now what's going to happen is the bread is going to soak up all of this custard, and after this I'm going to keep this for 30 minutes to rest, after which we will bake it at 160 degrees Celsius for 30 to 40 minutes. So our custard has been sitting for around 30 minutes, and we can see right here that the bread has soaked up almost every bit of custard. Finally, before baking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some of the pre-soaked raisins onto our bread pudding. After this, we are going to bake it for 30 to 40 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius. So we are going to bake this for 30 to 40 minutes. So the pudding has been sitting in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes approx. So let's see how it looks. So you see the cake has all risen up, which means it is ready to be served.